Hold up, did Toyota just break the EV market? A brand new electric SUV for 13,000 bucks? That's not cheap, that's insanely cheap. That's used Corolla money. I'll take two just in case one breaks money. We're talking about a fully electric SUV for less than half the price of a Tesla Model Y, and not some dinky little car. This thing is actually a legit crossover. If this thing is real, Toyota may have just pulled the biggest power move in the EV industry. But hold on, there's gotta be a catch, right? I mean, what's the range? Is it just a souped up golf cart? Is Toyota secretly cutting corners, or is this thing a genius long-term play to change the pricing game forever? Well, starting up. Toyota for years has been the guys that are the kings of hybrids, but when did they come full EV circle? Well, they just kind of did. While Tesla and Chinese companies like BYD are dropping electric cars left and right, Toyota was still pushing the Prius and taking baby steps into EV land. But now, Toyota has clearly had enough. They just nuked the EV price war with a car that's so cheap, competitors can't even respond without taking massive hits on their profits. And the wildest part, Toyota is selling this thing at a loss. Yeah, they're losing money just to shake up the industry. That's how serious that they are. But why? Why would Toyota, one of the most profitable car companies in the world, be willing to sell a car below cost? Simple, market domination. Undercut everyone, flood the market, and force EV adoption at full speed. And this isn't just about one cheap SUV. This is a warning shot to everybody, because if Toyota can make EVs affordable right now, just imagine what they'll be cranking out in 5 years. But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's actually break down this car. What does a $13,000 EV even look like? And is it actually any good? Okay, first things first, this is not some tiny hatchback that looks like a science experiment gone wrong. The Toyota BZ3X is a legit crossover SUV, nearly the same size as a Toyota RAV4. That means it's spacious, practical, and actually useful, not just some urban commuter pod. Under the hood, well, technically under the floor, you're getting a 201 horsepower electric motor. That's right, this little budget beast makes just as much power as a Hyundai Kona EV. And it's quick too. The BZ3X does 0 to 60 in just under 8 seconds. Now sure, it's not Tesla Plaid, but for an SUV in this price range, that's pretty solid. It's actually faster than some gas-powered SUVs in the same category. And then we have the battery, arguably the most important part of any EV. The base model comes with a 50 kilowatt lithium iron phosphate battery, which is a fancy way of saying it's durable, cheap to produce, and lasts a long time. So how far can it go? Well, under China's testing cycle, Toyota claims 267 miles. In the real world, expect around 220 miles under EPA ratings. And if you want even more range, Toyota has higher trims that push it to 310 miles, which is right up there with Tesla and BYD's mid-range Model S. So yeah, it isn't some toy car. It's a real usable EV with respectable power and range. But what really makes it stand out is its tech. Inside, you get a massive 14.6-inch touchscreen right in the center of the dash. That's bigger than what some luxury cars offer. And it looks sick if I do say so myself. Plus, behind the wheel, an 8.8-inch digital driver display, so you're not staring at outdated analog gauges. And for the audio nerds out there, this thing comes with an 11-speaker Yamaha sound system. But it doesn't stop there, ladies and gents. Toyota also threw in wireless charging, multiple USB ports, dedicated rear air vents, and even customizable ambient lighting in 32 different colors. It's more than the Rainbow has. Oh, and if parking stresses you out, well, the BZ3X has an automated remote parking system, so you can park the car without even being in it. And so, at this point, it's fair to ask, how the heck is Toyota making this thing so cheap? The answer, Toyota played it smart. They did not build this thing alone. Instead, they teamed up with GAC, a Chinese automaker that's been crushing it in the EV manufacturing biz. GAC's specialty, cost-efficient battery tech, and lightweight vehicle platforms. The biggest reason this car is so affordable, LFP batteries. Unlike Tesla's high-performance lithium-ion packs, LFP batteries are cheaper to produce, last longer, and require less maintenance. Toyota also cut costs by using simplified materials and lightweight chassis, but not at the expense of durability, because, well, Toyota just doesn't roll that way. All right, so Toyota's BZ3X sounds impressive on paper, but how does it actually compare against the big players like Tesla's Model Y and China's BYD Dolphin? First up, the Tesla Model Y, a name that's practically synonymous with electric SUVs. The Model Y boasts a starting price north of $40,000, making it significantly pricier than the BZ3X's teeny-weeny 13 grand tag. Yes, grand tag. And what do you get for that extra cash? The Model Y offers a 0 to 60 time of around 5 seconds and an EPA estimated range of approximately 330 miles. In contrast, the BZ3X clocks in at under 8 seconds for 0 to 60 and offers a real-world range of about 220 miles. So yeah, while the Model Y is quicker and goes further, and I don't think looks as good, the BZ3X holds its own, especially considering the price difference. Now, Tesla's ace up its sleeve is its expansive supercharger network, offering fast and reliable charging across literally the whole Earth, while Toyota relies on third-party charging stations, which might not be as widespread or as speedy. So that's definitely something for buyers to think about when they are the type of person who likes road trips without stressfully Googling for charger stations. Next up, let's pit the BZ3X against the BYD Dolphin, another affordable EV making waves especially in China right now. The BYD Dolphin starts at around $20,000, making it more expensive than the BZ3X by about 7 grand. That gives Toyota a significant edge for budget-conscious buyers. Regarding space, well, the BZ3X is a crossover SUV, which automatically provides more space and a larger footprint compared to the Dolphin, which is a compact hatchback. So if interior space and a higher driving position are priorities, the BZ3X takes the cake. Now, range. The Dolphin utilizes BYD's advanced blade battery technology that allows the Dolphin to offer a respectable range of over 250 miles per. Now, the BZ3X, with its LFP batteries, gives you 220 as we said before, so while the Dolphin edges it out in range, the BZ3X's affordability and size might sway buyers into its favor. All right, so overall, while the Tesla Model Y offers superior performance and an unmatched charging network, the Toyota BZ3X's unbeatable price and impressive feature set make it a compelling alternative. Against the BYD Dolphin, the BZ3X stands out with its larger size and lower price, which in today's new car market tends to triumph over anything else. Okay, so that all sounds great and all, and I certainly wouldn't mind seeing new SUVs for sale at these lower prices. But such a bold move is also risky, and here's why. Profit margins to start out. Selling vehicles at such a low price point raises concerns about profitability. While Toyota aims to capture a significant market share, sustained losses per vehicle could strain financial resources, potentially impacting future innovation and development. Next is the perception of quality. There is a saying, you get what you pay for. Consumers might associate the lower price with compromised quality or durability. Toyota must ensure that the BZ3X maintains the brand's reputation for reliability to avoid tarnishing its image. Also, the supply chain strain. Meeting the potentially high demand for an affordable EV could put pressure on Toyota's supply chain. Ensuring a steady supply of batteries and components without cutting corners is going to be crucial to maintaining customer satisfaction. And finally, competitor responses. This aggressive pricing could prompt competitors to slash prices or expedite their own affordable models. And while it could be beneficial for us consumers, it could lead to thinner margins and increased competition for Toyota. In essence, while the BZ3X's pricing strategy positions Toyota as a disruptor in the EV market, the company must navigate these challenges carefully to ensure long-term success and sustainability. But on the other side of things, this cheap SUV move from Toyota does have some huge potential positives. Firstly, mass adoption. Amazing. Affordability has been a significant barrier to EV adoption. So by offering a competent EV at such a low price, Toyota could accelerate their transition from internal combustion engines to electric power, bringing EVs to the masses even more than they already are. Then there's industry pressure. Competitors will feel the heat to produce affordable EVs without compromising on features or quality. This could lead to increased innovation, better products, and more choices for consumers. Also, infrastructure development has to change. A surge in EV ownership would necessitate the expansion of charging infrastructures. Governments and private entities might invest more in charging stations and finally make EV ownership more convenient. And the obvious one, environmental impact. More EVs on the road means reduced greenhouse gas emissions, contributing positively to global climate goals. And with such an accessible entry fee, it would be no shock to see millions of them on the road in a few years. So here we are, Toyota's BZ3X, a $13,000 electric SUV that's poised to disrupt the market. It's affordable, packed with features, and carries the trusted Toyota badge. But is it truly the EV that we've all been waiting for? Here's something that you probably already suspected that makes this question a little harder to answer. The BZ3X has not been announced for countries outside of China yet. Toyota has hinted at bringing it to other large markets too, but as of now, well, we can't say for sure. It's likely a case of testing to see how popular they are, and while if they sell well, they'll expand to markets like here in North America. But regardless of all that, in the end, the BZ3X symbolizes a significant step towards making electric vehicles mainstream, which is, I think, a huge win for all of us, even if you don't love them yet. So what do you think about Toyota's bold move? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Let us know in the comments below. And do you think that this thing's gonna actually come to the US? I hope so. What about you? If you enjoyed the vid, like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell. Check out these vids here. I'm Brad, this is Ideal. We'll catch you next week, and promise me one thing, keep living the ideal lifestyle.